Hello, and thank you for joining us for this edition of Tuscaloosa is Talking with Philip Coleman, which finds us at one of downtown Tuscaloosa's favorite destinations for good food, good drink, and good atmosphere. We're here at Urban Bar and Kitchen, and I'm sharing a table with restaurant co-owner Mr. Grover Ryans. Thank you so very much for joining us today. We do appreciate you allowing us to shoot this interview in your beautiful restaurant.
No problem. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be on your podcast. We appreciate it.
And we also appreciate you for coming in, especially on your off day, knowing how hard you work and the long hours that you put in to keep Urban Bar and Kitchen running and maintained.
Yes, sir. And I do appreciate it again, but also there's no such thing as an off day. Even when you're off, you're still working somewhere.
I understand that. I understand all about that as well. And a special note to you, our viewers. Just to let you know that we are recording this interview on a Sunday afternoon when Urban Bar and Kitchen is closed, because normally, if I might be allowed to borrow a lyric from an old song, since I'm an old guy, normally the joint is jumping. When Urban Bar and Kitchen is open, this place is teeming with happy patrons, happy customers, enjoying their food, enjoying their drinks, and enjoying each other's company. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100% correct.
Okay. Now, it took a relatively short amount of time, that is, in the lifespan of a restaurant, it took a relatively short amount of time for Urban Bar and Kitchen to become a mainstay of downtown Tuscaloosa, to become a staple of the Tuscaloosa restaurant scene. So, without giving away any trade secrets, kind of give us the backstory of Urban Bar and Kitchen. Tell us the origins of Urban Bar and Kitchen, and also that unique name.
Well, me and my partner Gary McGee, we met in the mid-'90s, early to mid-'90s, and we worked at another restaurant together, and we quickly became friends. Mm-hmm. We were friends for years, and he started another restaurant in Northport, and he asked me to come work for him, and I did. I went and worked for him, and it lasted for 5 years. And of course, we all know COVID came in and kind of closed a lot of business. And his business was happened to be one of the businesses that got closed down by COVID. And it was kind of heartbreaking for him, for me, for all of the employees, and for everyone. And I basically had a conversation with my wife to let her know that what had happened with the business, and she told me, she said, call Gary now and see is there anything we can do for him. I called him. I said, man, if you need anything in this world, let me know. If I can do it, I can do it. If I can't, And he said, give him some time. And he took a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months off, and he called me one day and said, hey, let's look at a building. And we looked at a couple of buildings, and we really wasn't happy with what we was looking at, and he found this building, and he called me one day and said, hey, I need you to come downtown and look at a building. And I came down one afternoon, and we walked through, we looked at it, and the rest is history.
Yes,
we are here with all the blessings from above.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, COVID, to use your word blessing, COVID in this case turned out to be a blessing in disguise.
For some people, it was it was heartbreaking for a lot of people.
Absolutely, certainly it was.
It was heartbreaking for us, but we put so much faith in the good Lord, man, and I tell you, he just watches over us, and he continues to pour blessings on us, and we thank him for it every day, and we're blessed and grateful and thankful.
Yeah, that's the attitude to have.
Yes, sir.
And speaking of locations and this building, I know most everybody knows this already because of the well-deserved popularity of Urban Bar and Kitchen, but we are here along University Boulevard in what can be correctly called the very heart of downtown Tuscaloosa, just a little bit east of Greensboro Avenue. We're almost where University Boulevard and Greensboro Avenue intersects.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, tell us about the type of food that is served here. Tell us what I'll refer to as the theme of the cuisine. What type of food is here? Is it soul? Is it southern? Is it urban? Tell us about what type of food your patrons, customers enjoy here.
Well, we really didn't set out to have a theme on food. We kind of set out to have some of the local favorites. One of our sayings here, one of our popular sayings is, if you come in this restaurant and you can't find anything on our menu that you like, that you're not hungry. Because we got anything from a chicken finger to a ribeye steak and everything in between. We kind of touch all bases when it comes to food. We got a little Cajun going on. We got we got some Southern soul food, with the macaroni and cheese and collard greens and fried catfish and fried chicken wings. We got, for the kids, we got chicken fingers. We got shrimp and fish tacos.
Yes.
We even have dishes for vegetarians. We got, of course, we have the veg outsides of the day. We have buffalo cauliflower tacos, which is very, very popular amongst the vegetarian and non-vegetarians. We just kind of like to touch bases on a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
And of course, the seafood options that we have. We have the grouper and shrimp. So we kind of like to touch a little bit of everything.
I especially enjoy those fish tacos myself when I come here, but I do enjoy it all. And some of the dishes are quite surprising. You all serve a buffalo cauliflower, which tastes remarkably, and I can't stress that enough, so I'll say it twice, tastes remarkably like buffalo chicken wings, but it's buffalo cauliflower.
Yes, sir. It's a very popular dish. I was kind of surprised at it. I had never really had it till we put it on the menu, and it went several months before I even tried it, to be honest. And I tried it one day. I was like, okay, this is really good, and people love it. Like I said, we have it as an appetizer. You can get it as a taco.
Now, what do you all find as some of the more popular standout dishes here when it comes to what the people order? I know they're all delicious.
Yes, sir.
But what do you find to be some of the standouts that your customers keep on returning to and keep on repeatedly ordering?
Well, our number one selling dish is the UBK pasta. Of course, it's a pasta dish with Cajun cream, with peppers and onions and Kaneka sausage, and it has blackened chicken and blackened shrimp on it. That's by far number one selling dish. Then we have the grouper sandwich, which is, you can get it blackened, bronzed, or fried on a bun with coleslaw, tomatoes, and tartar sauce. And we also have a surf and turf. Now that is really popular also. Blackened grouper over bed of rice with a Cajun shrimp cream sauce and Kaneka sauces on it. And of course, we have the shrimp and grits. Everybody loves the shrimp and grits. Fried pork chops. Not to brag or anything, but our menu is everything on our menu is kind of really popular, man. People love everything on our menu, and we're grateful for that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that either, because it's all delicious. And also a part of the urban bar and kitchen experience is also the wide diversity of delicious drinks here.
Yes, sir.
I know when my wife and I were here just the other night, when we had a lovely conversation with you here just the other night, my wife saw on someone else's table a very colorful looking drink that attracted her attention, and as she went on to order and enjoy something called the strawberry lemon drop.
Yes.
And she enjoyed that. But
very popular dish amongst the ladies. A very popular dish amongst the ladies.
And I bring it up to say you all must have a gifted team of what are called mixologists working behind the bar.
Well, it took us a while to get that. We went through a handful of bartenders. They created a menu. We have a young man that we've known for years that kind of also helped us out a little bit. And we came up with some drinks. We tried a bunch of them, and we kind of stuck with all the popular ones. And the lemon drop actually has been becoming more popular as time has went by. It didn't start off as that dish, as that drink.
Yes.
But in the last year, it has become that drink.
I see. I mentioned from the onset of this interview that we are recording on a Sunday afternoon when Urban Kitchen is normally closed. Since I mentioned that, share with us, please, Urban Kitchen's normal hours of operation. So I know most everybody knows this already, but for the few people out there that might not know when Urban Kitchen is normally open for business, share with us, please, you all's regular normal schedule.
Okay. Lunch is Monday through Saturday from 11 to 2. Dinner is Monday through Thursday from 5 to 9. Fridays and Saturdays is 5 to 10. And of course, we're closed on Sundays.
I see. And with you all experiencing the phenomenal success you all are experiencing right here at this location, as I said before, at the very heart of downtown Tuscaloosa, what do you see as the future for Urban Bar and Kitchen?
We just want to continue to serve customers great food, continue to give customers great service, and continue to be a staple in this community.
Okay. Well, we all look forward to that, and I want to again thank you for coming out on your off day to do this interview with us. It's made me very hungry just talking about all the wonderful selections here. And want to thank, as I always do, sincerely our viewers for watching us during this taping as well. And be sure to like, share, and by all means subscribe. As always, something else I mean sincerely with all my heart. I thank my beautiful wife Michelle for working hard behind the scenes as serving as show producer of this podcast. So again, thank you all for making this terrific gathering possible, and we will see you next time.